What's happening with your YouTube? Got a quick review, a detailed review. I think that's what I call my channel. Detail kicks or kick details. One of the two, I'm not really sure. But just kind of want to give a review on shoes and from a perspective of someone that's a consumer just like you who values the money. I don't have a YouTube check coming in. I don't have outside vendors paying me for my reviews. I'm just going to give it to you real raw, exactly how I feel. Um, I like sneakers, but I'm also going to give you an honest opinion. I don't have a contract with Shubinator or many of these other companies. I'm just going to be an average guy giving a review of average shoes. Well, hopefully above average shoes, just depending on what we got. So what we got here is the Jordan 11 anniversary, size 13. This was worn last Wednesday. Yeah, let's get into it. As you can see, it's got the Lamborghini doors or the drop top or whatever you want to call it. But this is kind of a new lid that Jordan came out with this year for the anniversary. And I thought it was a very, very, very good presentation. And also, I want you to pay attention to these creases. This is something that, when it comes to details, you can take a look at how these creases look and see that that was done at a manufacturer. That was done at a manufacturer that actually manufactures Jordans, not a replicator. And you can see just the way it's made, the way the box sturdy. I don't know if you can see this with my fingers, but I'm pressing in on it. It's sturdy, very sturdy, and it's even more sturdy. These two pieces put together right here, so you see, very, very sturdy. This is more sturdier than the Nike box that it came in. I mean, it was shipped in. Definitely more sturdy, very sturdy. Once again, can you hear that? There's things you can look out for when you're buying your sneakers now. Just take a look at the materials. The box tells you everything. You probably heard that from 1,000 YouTubers now, but it's true. The box tells you everything. You can have a really crappy box, and then you should already know what's inside of it's probably not real or not whatever went through to get to that point. But I wanted you to see something with this glare. Now, if you get this in the right glare, you can see how these labels come. That's a good picture right there. You see, go over all the parts where you read. Like right now, you go back, you see Air Jordan Retro 13, all the good stuff. But when you get that gloss on it, you can see it's raised paint on top of a label. So they have a white base label, and they take the black paint and paint over the top of it, and it leaves where the numbers are an indentation. Looks like it's indented in where that 13 is. You see right there where that Jordan is. All that's indented in. You can see it. You can even see the side right here. And these are just a little bit of details you can tell. See, look at that label right there where the price tag is. You see that? It's a raise. Like you can take your finger and rub over it. You can feel it. You can feel it's not one piece of material. It's like a label with the printed on ink, and the ink is raised up on top of it, and it goes all the way. Even the Q code that comes with it, it's supposed to be able to scan it, and it tells you everything about the shoe. Those work even on the fakes, but the thing that the fakes haven't got is that gloss. They blend it all in together, and you can kind of see it. Even with the barcode, it's all raised on top of the label. I got about 3 more minutes left in the video. Just want to get into it. Another thing people have not really got into is take the shoes out. This paper is not thin. I mean, it's thin, but it's very sturdy type paper. I mean, you can tell materials when they're replicated, but when they're fake, you can tell them too. Now, you can see here, 1995, 2020. Just a celebration of the year Jordan first put these out to where they are now. But down here, and you take the paper out. Look, I haven't seen anybody look at this, but there you go. There is a quality control stamp at the very bottom, and all of them should have it. If you don't have this quality control stamp at the very bottom underneath the paper, along with this, we get into that. But definitely want to take a look at this because these are cheap. Just about any run of the mill Nikes you can get. You can get some Air Maxes and they have this little quality control stamp. But there is a tint to it. And Nike's getting, I don't know if you can see it, but once you get the light on it a certain way, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have a studio. I got just, like I said, the average guy. It's right there. You see that? Take that away. It's just red, right? But if you can, let me see if I can zoom in. That area. See that? You can see there's indentions in the sticker, and those indentions shine when the light's on it, gold. But when you take it off, it's red, right? Looks normal. But when you get the light on it just right, you can see those indentions in the sticker. Look at that. Check that out, because they're not replicating that. And here's another thing. When you're looking at these stickers, I learned this from a good sneaker retail store here in Gastonia, or in North Carolina. These sneakers, these boxes, they're replicating a lot of them as far as the fakes. But if you look right there at that quality, or I think this is not a quality control. I think this is for freshness, for like leather, anything that has leather or suede. They put these type of stickers in there, and I think it's supposed to keep the moisture out. It took away those little bags of salt or whatever they used to put in there to preserve the leather in the boxes, which I think is better because we didn't get those sparkles on our Jordans back in the day when they left those in the boxes. I forgot what it was, but it was some danger to it, so they took it out. But if you look right here, let me see if I can zoom in. Let's see if I can do it better this way. If you look at the box, there's side-to-side wave patterns in the box by itself, right? And if you look at this sticker, if you look at it just right, you can see it's at a slant. And those are not straight across. Those are line, space, line, space, line. If you look at that, that should tell you a whole lot about the shoes you got, because it should never be a full line going across. Now, sometimes they turn these things where those lines may line up with those creases in the back on the actual box. But if you look at that sticker, check it out. Those are fibers in there, and those fibers are supposed to help with the preserving of the shoe. It's not a quality control. It's not an RFID, nothing like that. But this is supposed to help with the environment and also help with keeping the shoes moisture in check before they're purchased. So these are supposed to last longer than those little patches of salt or whatever they used to put in those boxes. But that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's what that is created for. And that's why you see those little lines behind it are the genuine things that they use to preserve the shoes. But like I said, turn it this way, turn it that way, it doesn't matter. If you look at it, you can see the fibers behind the sticker, and they don't match up with the lines here. Make sure your sticker looks like that, because man, they can duplicate anything, StockX, all of that. But again, I just want to give a quick review of the Jordan 11 anniversary sneakers, and a detailed perspective, because I think you guys seen the shoes. Well, we're not worried about the shoes. Look at the box. Look at a few other things, and know what you're getting and know what you're buying. Once again, this detailed sneakers signing out.